Hello and welcome to another whatever this is. Usually on Fridays I'd be doing like an ERB or major artist reaction, but I just was not feeling up to it today, so instead I decided I would highlight YouTube channels I watch on my free time that usually, make me feel better or more interested in days like today, give them a little shine. This is not going to be any reaction channels and major music that I might watch on YouTube. So first on the list is Abba and Preach, or Abba and Preach. I can never remember how they pronounce their names. These are just two gentlemen who do commentary. It's very interesting to watch and get their perspective on things, and they're pretty entertaining with it as well. So yeah, you could check them out. That's them. Bad lip reading. These guys are always entertaining.
Centipede. No.
I have no idea how to pronounce this man's name, and I'm not going to attempt to, but this man does videos where he randomly stops people in his home of South Africa and just tries to help them out, buys them groceries, so on and so forth, because there's a lot of poverty and homelessness, and he just tries to befriend these folks, and it's very heartwarming to watch the little adventures that he goes on. Caleb City. He does skits, 1 minute to 5 minutes or so each. They're hilarious. Let's just click on one.
Wait, didn't my parents tell me drugs were bad?
No, stop. All right, let me explain.
Hey there, boys and girls, I got many of drugs for you. Lots of drugs for you.
I mean, you get the idea. We got Legend of Zelda music that he's singing to as his version of a musical. I'm not gonna just play the whole thing because it's his video. You're gonna have to go watch it and see how much more epic it gets. That's Caleb City. Enjoy. You're welcome. Next we have the Crazy Russian Hacker. I don't even know what to say about this guy. It's just fun watching. He just tries stuff and usually it doesn't work. And that's the channel. Cynical Snacks. His main thing is reviewing really terrible movies. Like, he just finds the worst movies ever or worst streaming services ever and reviews them. He is a talking piece of pizza is his main character. Yeah, Cynical Snacks. Highly recommend it if you like commentary on awful things. Sometimes he talks about real movies, like here, Zombieland 2. He talks about how it's awful. So there you go. You're gonna notice there's a lot of ASMR channels on this list. Well, there's at least a few. There's probably more I could include, but I'm just including the ones I watch the most. And if you're hearing a noise in the background, that's Skeem playing with the door stopper very loudly. Fred's Voice ASMR, so keeping on the ASMR train. Fred's Voice is essentially if Thor did ASMR. I mean, that's literally what it is. It's in the comments of every single one of his videos. And if you are not secure in your sexuality, then don't watch it because you'll end up being very, very gay, I'm assuming, is what would happen. But for me, I just very much enjoy the tonality of his voice and all the different stuff he does, especially when he does like... He'll be like a really angry GameStop employee, and even if I'm not in the mood for ASMR, it's just fun to see how sarcastic and sassy his ass can get. This is all just alphabetical, so yeah, it's 3 ASMR channels in a row, but alphabetically that's what we got. We got GB, not to be confused with Gibby ASMR, one of the first ASMR channels I discovered because I didn't know for most of my life that anyone else experienced the phenomena that is ASMR. I just always assumed I was some sort of freak in that regard since I was in so many other aspects of my life, so why would that be different? Because the only times I'd ever brought it up to people or tried to explain it, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, well, chalk that up to another thing that's just fucked up in my head. Anyway, GB was the first channel I ever saw that actually was like deliberately doing that. And I was like, oh shit, I'm not the only one with this stuff. Cool. But she's probably one of the best at it overall. She's got a lot of weeb shit videos though. That's not for me, but I guess if you're a weeb loving ASMR person, she does a lot of cosplay that would probably suit you, I suppose. I don't know. Gus Johnson, hilarious skits. I mean, I guess this is the white trash version of Caleb City. They're very similar in their humor styles and very awesome.
God, what are you doing? I can see you, God.
I see you up there. What are you doing?
Oh, hey.
guys.
Don't act like you didn't just see us.
I don't know. I just giving you down a little bit of rain.
It's kind of
like a lot of rain, though. Like
it's raining for a few days here.
It's kind of pooling up down here, God. I don't know if you intended that. If I'm being quite frank with you, my first go around, I really messed up a lot of things. So, you know, I figured I'm God. What the hell?
Noah was actually told by God to build the ark before it even started.
No,
Oh, shut
Mom,
up,
get out of
Mom!
here.
Stop it!
Get out of here.
Stop, Mom!
Stay in the house.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. Highly recommend Gus Johnson. Next we have Jack Stuber, whatever. Really weird cartoons put to music. You can just see by the thumbnails what you're in for, so yeah. JXC, whatever. It's a commentary channel. He talks about a lot of stuff, makes fun of other channels, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. And Just Some Guy, another commentary channel, but a little more on the conservative side. Jay is a little more on the left. Just Some Guy's more on the right. I kind of like, you know, getting both sides when I'm listening to goofy comedic commentary. It's hard to find some centrists, but there will be a couple centrists later on. Cabos, this is like one of those guilty pleasure things, or Cabos, or however you say his name. This is like really YouTube-y produced douchey shit, but sometimes I'm in the mood for it, and it entertains me. Leafy is here, should need little explanation. You guys know how much I like to troll, so you know that Leafy is my spirit animal. Long Beach Griffy, another skit comedy channel, and he just goes for things that are super offensive most of the time, like this one, which is amazing.
One man with beard. Whoa, man. I am a trans woman. Trans man, woman, lady boy, nigga bitch. I don't give a fuck. Those are not the correct pronouns. There was a black transsexual. She got hostile, pulled a gun out on me, told me to Google it and do my research. You had me at black. Just leave her there.
I love that joke. It's so wrong. You had me at black. Oh, Long Beach Griffy. He's full of extremely inappropriate humor. Meat Canyon does really weird, bizarre, gross-looking horror cartoons with incredible voice acting. I've featured some of his clips on some of my videos at random before. Yeah, you just have to check it out. He's at 1.27 million subscribers. Damn. Meat Canyon was under 100,000 when I started watching him. Mr. Who's the Boss? He does cell phone reviews. That's like pretty much it. Tons of them. Pretty much every cell phone ever this guy gets his hands on reviews it. I like technology sometimes, so it's a good channel. Odd Tinkering is sort of an ASMR channel, but not like deliberately so. He does restorations of a lot of stuff. I especially like his electronic restorations. There's no talking. It's very quiet, very peaceful, very relaxing, and then you get to see cool stuff get repaired. Now we get probably the only centrist commentator I've ever found on YouTube that seems truly, truly centrist, who I actually find entertaining, I should say, and that's Penguins0. He doesn't usually talk about anything political, but when he does, he's very much a moderate centrist, so it's entertaining to have someone from that mindset, because there's not a lot of representation for that on the internet who are actually amusing. On occasion, I might watch me some PewDiePie if I'm in the mood. ProZD or Prozd or whatever you... This dude. I love this dude.
So, you finally arrived. What the hell are you wearing?
It's my ass-kicking outfit, bitch!
Oh, I love that shit. Because that's me on every RPG. I'm like, you know what? Whatever's the best, we're wearing that. That's why I always appreciate RPGs that give you perks for having matching attire. Thank you, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Rens Reviews. This is another review type channel, mostly video game reviews. He goes pretty in depth on them, and it's very actually entertaining to watch this dude do some reviews. He doesn't upload very often, but when he does, it's always a treat and always very thorough. Review Tech USA, opposite problem. Review Tech USA. Rich uploads way too often, but every now and then he drops a video that's an absolute gem, and he's just a good personality. He does live streams. He's a whore for money like I am. He'll like take off his clothes for you on live stream jokingly if you throw money at him. So highly recommend. Fun dude to watch review commentary on. Roomie official. Roomie really shouldn't need much explanation. I think he's got a good personality. He's very intelligent with what he talks about. He's good with music stuff, and he's one of the only guys of this style who I don't find obnoxious. Like most guys who do this sort of thing where it's all super well produced and they're knowledgeable and they're trying to be funny, I'd find obnoxious. I want to punch them in the face. Roomie, I actually enjoy watching. Shmo Yoho released what I have found unironically and just legitimately my favorite song of 2020, which is Trump versus the Ramp.
I can make it down that ramp without falling on my ass. Inch by inch, I took these little steps. When I was 10 feet short, I ran down the left. I ran.
Yeah, that's my favorite song of this year. That's not a joke. That's literally my favorite song I've heard this year. So Simeon Jimmy doesn't upload very often, but he's really funny. I mean, just to put in context where this dude's humor lies, he has a video that is top 5 words that rhyme with bigger. I highly recommend that video. And most of his content when he does upload. The Critical Drinker, this guy does movie reviews while sounding very drunk on whiskey with a charming accent.
The police can't fight their way inside, but that's okay because John Spartan is on the case.
So if you want to watch movies broken down and reviewed by a man that sounds like that, which I do, The Critical Drinker is your man. The real life Peter Griffin is Peter Griffin, but in real life.
Hi guys, real life Peter Griffin here. You know what really grinds my gears? Freaking Zoom meetings. I mean, first of all, these mandatory meetings are a waste of everyone's time. I mean, 9 times out of 10, they could have summed everything up in a freaking email.
So you get the idea. It's Peter Griffin, but in real life. Theme park crazy because I'm actually a coaster enthusiast is what they call it. This is my favorite channel for that sort of stuff. Does commentary on roller coasters and stuff like that across the world. The relaxing end, we have another one of those ASMR type channels that's more incidental ASMR than deliberate, where they basically just do unboxings of really cool stuff. The report of the week, the best food critiques you will ever get from the man himself. This is essentially the closest that you will get to Bob Ross / Mr. Rogers in the year 2020. He has very much the same demeanor, mannerism, and personality of those two gentlemen in many, many ways. He's a very charming and genuinely polite individual, and he reviews fast food, like run-of-the-mill fast food and beverages. If you don't know who Review Brah is, check him out. He's at 2 million subscribers now. That's pretty cool. Tom Scott. He does these crazy one-take videos where he explains the world around you. Very educational, very interesting. Highly recommend. Value Select. This dude has that 90s aesthetic as well. It's hard to describe. Let's just watch his latest song, This Man is an Introvert, just parts of it.
I'm an introvert, and I wanna be home. I'm an introvert. Can we please go? Oh, hey, you over there! I see you standing over there. You would have liked to stay at home, but you don't wanna die alone. So you come with your friends and you act cool, then panic attack in the bathroom. How long can I stay in the bathroom? Gonna start a new life in the bathroom. Then attack.
I'll start a new life in the bathroom. And last on the list, Westside Life. Most of his videos I don't actually watch, because oddly enough, he does commentary on a lot of adult videos. This man watches a lot of stuff, usually stuff that's like supposed to be really gross or ridiculous. But he has a lot of videos that are like simp and thought tier lists. That's what got me into him. I'm not even subscribed to the man. That's rude. Let me fix that. I probably wasn't subscribed to him because of all the videos he does on adult content, which I don't watch. But his other stuff, like Belle Delphine Belongs to the Streets, as you see here, is right up my alley. And the dude is just funny. Everything he does is funny. He's a hilarious guy. So those are the main channels that I wanted to highlight today, guys. Those are the type of channels that I watch. Why do I share this with you? Well, because maybe you'll like the channels. Maybe you were curious of what I watch. And, you know, days like today when I'm not feeling up to uploading something, here's some backups for you. Here's some other channels you can watch that I enjoy. So if I enjoy it and you enjoy my content, you might enjoy these content creators. So go to their channels, like, subscribe. I'm going to take the time to have links to all of their channels in the description. Oh boy. So if you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to this channel. And until next time, I scheme, you scheme, we all scheme for ice cream. Bye.